Hey beautiful souls, this is Camilla, and the Fairy Queen wants to come through. I'm actually teaching Roots and Wings, Abundance Alignment with the Fairy Queen at this time. If that's something you'd like to join, you can still do that. But for now, for all of us, she wants to bring through this beautiful divine feminine nature, energy of magic, bliss, delight, oneness that is so missing. You know, I know a lot of us are struggling, a lot of us going through really hard experiences or a sense of loss, grief, identity, a lot of things breaking apart in our lives, relationships, groups, communities. So first of all, just to give you a really beautiful Fairy Queen hug, Fairy Queen acknowledgement and recognition. And that's why she wanted me to come on. I carry that Fairy Queen energy within myself. And so during this video, I'd like to have her and myself just give you access to that beautiful light. And however you experience, you might feel a lot of rainbows come in, white light, pink with golden sparkles, just whatever feels appropriate for you to receive. It's really important to receive right now, to receive joy, to receive bliss, to receive support as we move through these different changes. And I know that there's, for me, a lot of grief around what I'm seeing in, the treatment of women and children, and just really having to go deep, because I know part of my purpose, like a lot of us women, is to hold this new magic, this return, I should say, not hold new, but actually return to the origins of the honoring of the feminine within everybody, the honoring of women's bodies, women's spirits, our intuition, valuing everything about the feminine. And so the Fairy Queen is part of that. And if you want the most pure source, the most pure, elevated, high frequency, nature infused, emerald ray infused, nature communication ray, the Fairy Queen is a beautiful giver of that. So I invite you to exchange that energy with the Fairy Queen at this time, whether you have worked with her before or not. Just allow that energy to go back and forth. And she wanted me just to talk briefly about the Roots and Wings, which is the words that came in for my teaching, my 3-part series. And to remind us all, maybe for a moment we can do a little rooting into the new earth. I'm discovering some new things about grounding and rooting, and I think we all are, disconnecting from the matrix, the programming, the old roots and systems. And so there is that process, but also I know a lot of people are dealing with physical things, especially with feet, legs, knees, hips. And so what I was recognizing was, when we're in that space of dealing with these physical things, that if you imagine you are connecting into the new earth, the new grids, the new crystalline grids, and not just the earth from the past, that will open up the flow of energy, of new earth energy, of healing earth energy, of very potent and nourishing, regenerative energy that can come and help you heal those physical things in your body. So remember, and this is something over the years, they tell me, the nature spirits, the Fairy Queen tells me all the time, make sure you're receiving energy from the earth up your feet and into your body. Like earth energy is what we need to heal our physicality, our body elemental, as well as spiritually and emotionally and energetically. So that's really important, to connect your roots. So even just take a moment, imagine you have roots like a tree, and asking to connect with the crystalline energy of the earth, the crystalline grid of the earth, and also to make sure you are grounded and connecting with the new earth energies, the higher frequency energies, because that's what the new grid is. It's all the multidimensional 5D, 7D, higher frequencies that are emerging now. And so we want to make sure our body is going through that process of turning those old traumas, those old beliefs, the old emotions, the things in our body that have created the pain or the issues physically, that we're really connecting with, allowing our body to become crystalline, become light, become the sacred geometry that will allow much more flow. So that's one communication, to think about your grounding that way, and ask, am I, like for me, I notice that one leg is fully grounded in the earth, in Gaia, in the new grid, and the other one has some issues, has a little bit of work to do to remember, remember to ground. And then the other one is our wings. Remember, we have wings as spiritual chakras. They are higher level chakras that look like wings that come from the back of our heart, and they can help us elevate our consciousness and fly freer with a sense of freedom, allow those freedom codes, allow that clearing of old, whether it's witch wounds, enslavement, karma, all the old stuff, all the ways women, children, others have been treated. And so the wings can really elevate us. And to maybe notice your wings, you can tune in for a minute and get a sense of what wings do you have. Are you seeing fairy wings? Are you seeing angel wings? Are you seeing bird wings? Are you seeing golden wings of Isis? I have a lot of different wing sets that show up and that are part of me. So allowing yourself to access and know and remember. So this is another one of those, remember to turn on your wings to help you stay open to your spiritual gifts, to your spiritual connection, to source, spirit, God, goddess, all there is, whatever you call that. And so just thinking about, the roots connecting into the new earth, and your wings open you to spirit, like our two Fairy Queen magic things that help us humans hold more nature, spirit energy, more access to that, and also more access and connection to the cosmic love and energies pouring in. So maybe take a moment, feel your roots, feel your wings, let yourself expand, know that you are consciousness, no matter what's happening around you, what's happening within you. You are pure consciousness. Your spirit is untouched, beautiful, radiant. Imagine rainbows. Nice. So the Fairy Queen is very thrilled. I wasn't sure what I'd get on here to talk about, but she's really blessing every one of you on here and all of us. And very grateful that I came on and just shared a few things with you. But really, the roots and wings is really great ideas, but also she really wanted me to get on here just to connect with you energetically and spiritually, because she's there for you and she wants to connect with more folks and to be seen in that way of support, or just offer that. Let's just say that, and bring that giving and receiving in a new way. So she's very excited. Some of you might see her, feel her, sense her. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you today. So happy day from the Fairy Queen. And like I say, we've only done one of the 3-part series for Roots and Wings, abundance alignment with the Fairy Queen. If that's something you'd like to still join, you can sign up, and you can also just watch it as a replay videos. So I'll leave information below and you can check it out. And have a beautiful, beautiful fairy day. Thank you.